Now then, how are we doing? It is fairly chilly today, isn't it? It's not ideal. On the upside, new winter jacket keeping me well toasty warm. Really don't enjoy people driving like idiots when there's the slightest bit of snow. There's just absolutely no need. Just chill out. Don't be a dick. So, how did things go on yesterday with the video? Well, I had a couple of comments back, which I kind of sort of expected, I guess, in a roundabout way. I haven't kind of figured out how to reply to those comments yet. There were direct messages as well, so that's a bit something, but I think in response in general, like I said in the video, I'm going to try and be a little bit more conversational about the sort of thing that's on my mind without really wanting to interact with anybody. So with no disrespect to anybody thinking that, you know, I want stuff. If I want to talk to somebody, I will talk to them. So that's all we need to kind of say on that one, really, I guess. Anyway, that's out of the way. I want to talk a little bit more about 3D printers. I spent a wodge of time over the past week since I got my new printer just before Christmas, going backwards and forwards between having amazing quality FDM prints and complete spaghetti, so where the printer was completely failing. Now, I haven't had an FDM printer in a number of years, and I've significantly leveled up my knowledge in the past week. So obviously I have the foundation to build upon. I understand for the most part the mechanical aspect of how those printers work. So FDM is fused deposition modeling, so it's basically layering layers of filament, whatever that substrate might be. So it could be plastic, it could be infused plastic, it could be nylon, anything like that. But the mechanical way that it does that is it lays down layers of it. There are different ways of doing that. You can use things like non-planar printing, so you can print offset layers and things like that. But for the most part, let's keep it simple. And I was having a conversation yesterday with someone actually, and it was the misperception around how resolution works on 3D printers, be that FDM or in fact resin printers. But that's by the by, I'm talking about FDM in this instance. So one of the things that's really irked me is I ended up getting the Elegoo Centauri Carbon, and I'm really happy with it. What I'm not happy with is the shortcomings of what the company Elegoo that sold the printer, and I did get it direct from them, so I got one of the later revisions of the Carbon, thinking all of the teething issues had been fixed. One of the things that was irksome is that originally the Carbon was marketed as multi-filament, so they'd be able to print multiple colours or multiple materials, and they had said that they were going to launch that product as an add-on later on in the product's life cycle, and the original marketing was all about how this was going to be a very cheap, very capable multi-filament, multi-colour printer. They've since then retracted that, so now we've got the Elegoo Centauri 2 coming out that is actually going to be multi-filament, which is great, fantastic. But what about the people now that have just bought the one, such as myself? That's a bit annoying because I got it under the provisor, well, not under the provisor, but from the understanding from their marketing that I would be able to print multi-filament going forwards. Luckily, it's not something that I would need to do often, but it is very annoying. Anyway, that was one issue. The second issue is the physical damage that's been caused to the print nozzle by using the packed-in filament that came with the core box. So it was PLACF, which is carbon fibre infused, carbon fibre core surrounded by a thermoplastic, and the standard 0.4 nozzle that comes with the printer, using their standard sliced profile. It basically caused the nozzle to jam, to clog, and for the life in me, regardless of what I've done, I cannot rescue that nozzle, so I've had to, out of my own pocket, buy a replacement nozzle and hot end. That's now got the printer back working, printing PLA and ABS. Absolutely fine, but I'm now really hesitant to do anything with CF filament, which CF filament is not great anyway. Google it yourself if you're getting this printer, don't bother. But also, if you have got CF filament, don't try and print it on anything less than a 0.6 nozzle, because the 0.4 that comes with it will clog, it will jam. Anyway, that's my rant over. I've printed and calibrated the hell out of this printer now, and I'm in a good position with it, and I'm happy for now. Speaking of which, I'm going to go and do some more printing on it right now, so I'm going to leave it there for today, and yeah, I need to go and do some freelance while stuff is printing. I'll see you all on the other side. Toodles.